Hey, everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh, well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. After all, I heard microwaves zap out all the nutrients. But hey, it kills the cockroaches too, so, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, what was I? Right, the power outage. Apparently some plant out in Santos short-circuited. Heard the EMPs were knocking AVs out of the sky. The CPD says the blackout led to 120 mil in damages all in all. The real tragedy, though? I can't stomach a cold burrito.
120 million eddies? Hot damn. And just to get your hands on one dude.
I believe it was absolutely worth it. But yes, let's continue on with the Takamura quest. Kind of wanted to get a little bit further ahead, but today, but we'll see how this ends up going.
We must just climb up here. Now, this way. Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Takamura is one of those interesting people. I feel like he's pretty straightforward for most of the thing. He'll tell you what you want, and he has more or less his expectations for you are pretty out there. He knows exactly kind of what he wants from you, and he knows what you're looking for. He's brash, but he's a decent person, I think. I kind of
Beautiful view of the city.
If
there was anything to admire.
hate Night City that much.
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
Take out the food? No, just no. If I had time and ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with cod or with grilled salmon.
alright.
Even better, with umeboshi clams.
Yeah, that's
Arasaka-sama's favorite.
a
Simple,
problem.
tasty, and filling.
That is a serious problem.
I found him chewing once, pride on his face. It was a protein bar,
Saburo Arasaka with a protein bar? Get out of here.
like a true soldier. Okay, enough, or we'll both grow hungry.
Let's do this. Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Trucks drive up regularly.
Are we to hijack one?
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage. This is not bad.
Got eyes on the comm system. There's a lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
It is what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
Takamura is an interesting character. The more you kind of like go into him and kind of understand a little bit more,
What?
you do see kind of his values
No
and things
sudden
like that.
movements. Do you see it?
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a Bakeneko.
Back in Echo? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Feline ghost? Suppose anything's possible.
You're talking about the dead back to life. I'm already here.
My grandmother knew many stories about Kitsune, Kappa, Bakeneko too.
Where'd you grow up, anyway?
I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
My childhood? Let's see. Nights spent looking for a star. Any star. All dimmed by city lights. Silent lullabies sung by the flickering neon signs of Charter Hill.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Let me guess. So they can turn them into Corvo soldiers?
Exactly. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
So how's a Corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama has a unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
Did what you had to keep from going hungry.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Was judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability?
At the
Say
The
expense
cheap
of
11
billions.
slum rats, they're there, scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
we cannot fix everything at once.
Forgetting I was at Arasaka, saw how corps operate. It wasn't roses and rainbows. And you know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Nomads aren't lone wolves with egos. Whether they're blood or not, family comes first.
Yes, but we need not quibble over details.
Not right.
Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Compek, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
The Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way.
Johnny just kind of fell
As
off the
will
building.
we.
I guess we won't talk about that. Just kind of rolled off. Like the Bake Neko went to go chase
I
after
think
him.
it is time to do something.
Oh, fuck, get worse.
You do not look so bad.
Yeah, you don't get the right to tell me that.
If your neighbor displays signs of cyberpsychosis, don't wait. Contact the nearest corporate security officer.
All right. That's not happening, I guess. Unless there's another truck coming, but... look too promising. I know a way to get up there, but it would be stupid beyond measure. Okay, so the trucks do come in at regular intervals. Oh, did not stop. Just a man trying to get into your work. Gonna let me through? Okay, whatever. Boy, whatever. Where is this netrunner? Whatever. Just gonna...
Just invaded the patrol cave. Amazing. Find the largest. They have control from inside. That could be an ordinary terminal.
Gotcha. How's things with you?
Good. I will reach the control room and terrible mess. Very well. I am ready. When you finish, I'll make the system sick. Take him from all sides! Go! Go! Unit lock! Just like that! Head down! Keep it together! Regroup! Heads down! Not bad!
The heck is shooting at me? You?
Both sides to do with as we please. Fly to Tokyo if you want.
Haha, I just may do that. Good work. Now, it is my turn. Can you see? The roof kills. Even the roof is slowing. B, the roof! That is your will! There are buildings around. Smaller ones. Use them to come down. B, you must hurry! I'm Arasaka Heavy approaches.
Fucking work.
Excellent work, B.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will contact you before the parade. Until then, try not to get into any more trouble.
As if I wasn't in enough already.
Yeah, that's like 50 levels of no promises. Okay. Unfortunately, I think that's like the best thing to do right now. So let's just dump all our points here. Why not, right? Unlock a whole bunch of stuff that won't be too helpful for us. All knives apply poison. That might actually be good. Uh, okay. So, for one, that's important. This also feels important. That is the most important one. I won't be able to get that yet. That's pretty important. And we'll say that's pretty good too. Hey there, Sinnerman. Where are you gonna run to? Alright. Let's call Mr. Hams. Let's finally start doing this quest line. The issue with this one is I think it's mandatory stealth, which can be fun, but it can also be tedious.
Shaking.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right, all right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
Maman Brigitte. And that sounds like a spooky cult alias.
Have not had the pleasure of asking her personally, but it is what everybody calls her. Doubt the title has any real religious weight, though. Voodoo Boys play pretty fast and loose with their Haitian heritage.
Huh. I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah, now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, shepherds, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
That's something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
So, let's see. Completed these. I guess in theory we can do a, yeah, we can do one of these things. One, I want to pay this guy back. Despite the fact that he forced me into becoming a cybernetic person, Victor's a nice guy. But I'm also expecting one of these calls to actually kick in at some point in time too, so it won't really matter in the long run. I also don't like being indebted. You know what I mean? I think in my first playthrough, that was the first thing I did was make enough money to pay him back. This time, I got a little bit complicated because I didn't want to just farm assaults all day or do a bunch of gigs, so I had to farm assaults the entire time to get funds. But we'll see how far we can get. Let's try and spin out. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. Those bikes really do like to go climb up walls, though. That's what I was kind of tempted to do with the thing there. It was just to fly the bike off the
Consider this your lucky day. You hear Pacifica call and you make sweet love to her.
Got something for me?
Well, it's like I said. Whatever you're peddling, the BTBS are just not in the market. But they have another task that needs doing, so I volunteered you. Do it well, and you'll get your audience with Brigitte.
What's this task needs doing?
What? You gonna go picky on me now? A contact will fill you in on the deets. I got zero from him. Actually, got the impression I'd have to pay for every word out of his mouth.
Okay. Who do I talk to and how?
Hit the chapel on Sloan. Look for the altar inside. Someone will touch you, nod to you. Something spooky.
Got it. Thanks.
Wonderful. This is actually one of the more fun quests in the game. I'm not gonna like it's interesting. I hope I have enough time to actually run it through, but you know what? We'll see what I can do. I'll try and speed through it. Really? I just couldn't climb that small slope. Ah well. It is what it is.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to them just in case. You need them more than me.
Not taking them all the way to my grave, Vic. Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an eddy.
That's what friends are for.
Well, listen. Don't laugh. But been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But I know they're not real.
Just a Karoshi blip. Could take a look.
No. The images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
In that case, it's the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
That's not good.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Could find a way to get rid of that chip.
All right.
Hey, do you have a moment?
Let's talk.
I mean a longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your grief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Saul, right?
You know me well.
Uh-huh. See you soon. Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
Grab the scan, take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
Huh.
The what now? Major Arcanum?
Tarot card, archetype, knowledge held in symbolic form, a stage in your journey through life. Take your pick.
Either way, you're saying some higher power's talking to me through tarot cards.
Or to Silverhand. Or both of you, seeing as you form a harmonious whole at the moment.
You know, it'd be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right. Great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some... Okay. We don't have to talk about it now.
Back to our chat.
What were we saying? Oh, right. Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
I don't know.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
Alrighty. Now, where should we go? Probably here, and get to the chapel.
They're not even human! Vampires, the lot!
Corpos? Yeah, I get it. Really, I do. Alright, so let's check. What time was this at? 2:30.
B, welcome to Pacifica.
Pretty quick on the dial. Just got here.
That's the biz. Be in touch.
Well, anything goes. So, away we go.
Tout moun isi la te konen, Michel. Te ven yen nan nou si te sonje la vi sou si la. Anvan la men yo leve nan konen, si te la kay nou. Like a kep nou an. Bagay vin chanje. Fason la vi nou, patab jam men bagay la.
You are V? We have been waiting.
Could meet somewhere else? Not big on feeling.
Will not be flight to next time. This funeral is not for you.
My contact? So you're finally gonna tell me about this job?
I'm just a man in the middle. You will learn more soon.
He died. Got something to do with the job?
You think we put together this funeral special for you?
Screening me? See if I came alone. What kind of chrome I got? Some kind of test?
Most people we work with we knew as babies. We know their angels. You, we do not know.
Want to talk with Brigitte. She here somewhere?
No. Shopping center by the intersection. Go to the butcher shop there. Ask for Placide. He will tell you the details.
All right.
Animals are the craziest fucking gang in the city. Any job, they'll take it.
Hey, at least they're getting jobs. Pacifica AV.
Pacifica is just kind of awesome.
A sorti tan pou li toujou fe. Li pa fe aucun sens pou se li konyak. Just done.
Moi, pas connais. Il semblait très déterminé.
Oh, li pa chanje l'idée. Tan kou tout temps.
Attends ça.
Ou vle pou mwen pale ak li, pa vre? Ok, pa gen chans.
Looking for Placide.
Placide. Regardez ici, là.
Do, do, ti, pi, ti, maman. Do, do, ti, pi, ti, maman.
Ici, regardez.
Si ou pa do, do,
C'est vous-même. Continuez.
Si ou pa
Placide,
do,
regardez là.
krap la va manjo. Maman ou pa la, le ale, non. Do, krap la va manjo.
Placide? Mm-hmm.
Why the
hell you are here? I thought selling domesticated fowl was still illegal. 6 years poultry supposedly had the plague. Now all of a sudden, poof, it's clean?
This not for sale. What you want?
I want to talk to Brigitte.
But they send you to me.
And you'll tell me more about the job.
Yes, but not here. Follow me.
I'm not gonna ask stupid questions.
This way.
Welcome to Pacifica. You know Pacifica well?
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
Was to be its own city where suits would burn their heads. A closed circuit. The cops feed the sheep, they spit the cash back out. All the toys here are grown from Hobo cash.
Jesus.
This is now in the GIM, the Grand Imperial Mall. Pacifica's biggest, ugliest temple to create. But never finished. Until last week, it was deserted, empty.
But now?
Animals.
The animals crawled in, made a nest. Ok, mwen pal vini, Peter.
Ooh.
Ou pa bezwen. Gen lot liv pi man.
Peut-être. Mais ça, c'est pour ma pon non pour yon réponse.
Merci.
Let's go. Not far now.
Yeah.
Placide, ou gen yon mimi?
Pas jodi ya.
Ou te di?
Vita, Emily. Mwen pa pliye.
One was a Loa, but Loas aren't actually real. That's what I just said.
You deal with animal before?
Yeah, a few times. You want the animals out of the gym? Extinct? That why you hired me?
You learn everything soon.
I have a knife and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm pretty confident with a knife.
I mean, it makes no sense them being here. Middle of Pacifica, no backup, cut off. It's your turf. Hell, even badges don't patrol around here.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to provoke you? Make you do something stupid?
They do not leave GIM.
How many we talking about in there?
30, maybe more. Vinina, we talk here. You sit.
When do I see Brigitte?
You do job. That is first. What the hell?
Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you jack in. Now.
Or you'll do what? You got a line of volunteers waiting?
V, home stretch, almost there. Do not fuck this up.
Damn it. Here goes nothing.
Well, I get to blame Johnny if anything goes wrong.
Well, at least he's not likely to talk your ears bloody.
Got a feeling we're not gonna become best friends. No chemistry.
I will survive.
Why not send your own goons to the gym?
It's not our way.
How's that been working out for you?
Work good, good more than bad. Your calm shaman, it is Victor.
You two know each other.
No, no need. This hardware is shit. You should replace.
Oh, so now you're a Ripper Doc too. Is that at all relevant? Or just a cheap scare tactic?
I need you to be able. I need no. This chip. It have no signature. What is it?
Chip's why I'm here. Why I want a word with Brigitte. Doesn't look at all familiar.
It should. Why? I see only it is damaged.
Got a bullet to the brain. Hasn't worked since. That's how.
Hmm.
You know, you haven't asked about my experience. What I can do.
We are not cop. Do not offer career. You do for us only one simple thing.
Once inside, what do I do?
The camionette. 2035-07. 3 seconds before, poof. We try to learn where the camionette come from.
Van's definitely a custom job.
I see you not know also.
Hey, just trying to piece the facts together. You record all this on your own?
Mm-hmm. Local cam signals, corp sats, we capture to all.
But from inside the gym, squat, right? Tech looks pretty advanced. Doesn't scream meathead to me.
They watch it very close. It is important, whatever it is.
Placide. Batman Kelly ap desen ankoy.
Fais-moi porte là.
Time for a break? Think you might be needed.
They will manage fine. You focus.
Animals aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them. Someone with a van full of Netrunner tech. And that's where I come in? To sniff out who?
Start with the camionette. Hide from all eyes. Only see the city as you. You have now seen with Rizzo Agwe, our subnet.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. Do Agwe see what you see, hear what you hear. I will guide you through GIM.
Another voice in your head. Just what the Ripper Doc ordered.
We know who the runner inside is? What he wants?
This I hope you tell me.
So, aim to keep an eye on me. Shows trust. All right. Anything else I should know?
Find our people near Mall. They will show you how to get inside the beast.
My pay. How much we talking, and how am I gonna collect?
And say you not in this for cash. You in this for problem. Do GIM for us. Brigitte can solve it.
Uh-huh. Except then I found out you need me to be a bullet trap on enemy turf. That means my fee's just gone up.
We will see. No promise.
Got it. So I do this, and you put me in front of Brigitte, right?
Yes. Suti at end of the hall. Go down, my people. We will let you pass. We are done.
Brigitte even know we're supposed to meet? Or did you cook this deal up all by yourself?
You speak with Chefin when time is right.
Well, I have a way to get rid of this. This will be a fun quest.
All ears. What?
I check stability. The link on your end clear.
Mm-hmm. Seems so.
Really? Ah.
Okay, that will be faster.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
Ugh, too far.
Come on. You go to the GIM, or must I find a better rank? You can burn and die on your own time, not on mine. Yeah, my people. Talk with them.
B?
Stuck in your subnet.
Know the way in? Was told you would.
Yeah. Garage in the back. But shh. Quietly, yeah?
Anything interesting happen over there?
Since we are here, all quiet.
No one in? No one out?
Well, they went out for supplies once.
Oh. Rather useless. But hey, we'll see what we can do. Honestly, if you aren't spec'd for stealth for this mission, it's kind of... feels like it would be a nightmare. I guess if you have tech skills, I guess the only thing you could do is if you're like built like a solo, you'd kind of be screwed.
Just sitting there looking.
I see. The camionette. Check it.
Right.
I can't see.
Camera and corridor. Avoid it.
It even work. Said this place is abandoned years ago.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
Do-do-do. I have to do this.
Wait, who is that?
Who you think? The runner we want try to invade you. With the extra ice we give you, it is fine for now.
So, he knows I'm here.
And one like this. Don't work with the new one. Got emotional sense. Only reacts when you move. Shoot him! Smash him!
This job is reconnaissance. Make no noise.
Okay. Let's do this then. This job is reconnaissance, make no noise. It's a bit of a problem, especially when there's, you said, what, 30 people, and I've already encountered 15.
Okay, I'm in.
I see. The camionette. Check it.
Right.
I also just don't want to have to use that hack. That hack would, if it wasn't for that, I would have just continued on. But I felt bad about the hack.
Camera and corridor. Avoid it.
It even work. Said this place is abandoned years ago.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
That's an explosive point.
New models got muscle memory sims. React to your intention, not your move.
Meaning what? The new ones know what I'm gonna do before I do it? This one I could just... Yep. Main entrance. Yes, I'm sure. Set up the motherfucking gun myself. So watch tell you to ride my ass, or you just doing it for fun? I'll check it.
All right. That's not ideal. I have nothing to distract him with.
Weird.
What's your job? Quickly.
Where's the fucker gone?
Okay. Need stacks, need stacks, need stacks, need stacks.
The fucker! Where's the fucker gone?
Finish them, but be silent. Finish them, but be silent. They are all have automated fire, and there's 20 of them. Well, I'm glad they got rid of the hard reset.
Silent. Watch. Just fuck them up. That was your job.
Stand up!
Quickly. See to the community.
You pussy! Your Piroca is mine! Got you now. Where's the fucker gone? Who's destroying now?
Okay. I see. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. You wanna mess with me, and how's he seeing from behind?
Squatch tell you to write my ass, or are you just doing it for fun?
If I had my silencer, this would be easy. Honestly.
Just fuck them up. That was your job.
Oh shit.
Quickly. See to the
Hit
community.
hard! All right, move it, go. Tear him to pieces.
I need to take this to a place where I can do this one-on-one.
It's hard! Got you now!
Let's do this real quick. Fragmentation grenade. You know what? No. Flashbangs? Actually, flashbangs.
You must finish them one at a time.
Make him fucking bang! Oh, very good! Yeah.
BDBs. Who do I have to? Who? Where? What the heck? What the heck? What am I supposed to do to that? He just jumped.
The flow map of Pacifica. They hunt Agwe.
Who is they?
Netwatch. They're always out to fuck us.
Like the best mob recently, huh? Really glad they'd attack like this unprovoked.
One reason only. Always the same. Wezo Agwe. It is a net they cannot see, cannot touch.
How bad's it look?
I do not know how much data they pulled, but their map is not complete. They still not have source validation.
What are they looking for exactly?
Internal data boards. They crush our eyes. They take Agwe and the entire net. They return to the dark time of Botmos.
Okay, so what's on me to do?
You must reach the agent. Easy now to find him. Look at the map. He is in cinema.
Step away now. This isn't your fight.
What? Proceed, what?
God, push that. The runner know you are here. Continue.
Okay, what do I do once I find him?
I will tell you.
Come on. Swear I won't.
The agent man tries to cut you off. There is a gate behind the camionet. I will open it.
Okay, let's check. Let's check our mods. Huh. Okay. Whoop.
Hey, don't be scared now.
I don't know who else is around.
Okay, now to the second floor, the cinema. Eyes
But it's all
open
under
now.
control.
What's going on?
Not a,
You have company soon.
I don't know.
Scan her right
But we're
away.
handling it. Maybe what the problem.
She must have a weak
Got my
spot.
crew already looking for her.
this is where we're going to switch things up a little bit. Okay.
What's going on?
Try to scramble you. Keep focused. Watch out.
Thinks he's had enough.
Let's try. Oh.
Need him. We need access to their data. Clear? You must first.
Proceed.
Whoa. Hey. Easy. Well, now we can talk in private. Just severed the connection to the rest of Pacifica. Gives us a little time.
All right, then let's hear it.
Had a specter on you, didn't you? Saw and heard all you did. You followed his orders. No idea what the voodoo boys are paying you, but our pockets are deep.
I don't like NetWatch.
Digits flipping fast on the clock.
Not interested. Not a money job for me. Just need an in with Mama Brigitte. Voodoo chef.
Brigitte and her lapdog T. Neptune have been frozen several days now, ever since we shrouded their subnet with ice.
And you? Well, you were sent here to free them. Do you know why they didn't tell you everything? 'Cause you're a Ren. That's what they call outsiders brought in for special jobs, floor rags. When you're no longer needed, they chuck you. A fate for all Ranians.
You have Brigitte? And how'd you manage that?
When we took the mall, we knew the VDBs had SIM runners. T. Neptune breached first, to see what was going on. When we iced him, Brigitte dove in after him, used him to shield herself. Tough cookie, that one, but still finds herself stuck.
You're bluffing. Got your back against the wall, can't budge, no room to dodge the bullet.
I see no reason why both of us shouldn't walk out of here alive.
Oh, want what's best for me? Altruism now part of the Netwatch mission?
You don't gotta like us to see we're better partners than the Voodoo Boys. Sure, you might free Brigitte. Can't have much of a combo with her if you're dead.
Got anything to back that claim? That the Voodoos want to set me up?
Wanna. They did it already. Soon as you handed over your link, slipped in the Spectre and a virus.
Talking as if he was there. He's working you. So obvious it hurts.
Ask for proof. Besides, I'd know.
That's so? Then please take a look. Run a system diagnostic. Last chance. Decide now.
Last chance, decide now. I'll run a diagnostic.
Fine. And? Nothing out of place. No trace of...
Do it again. Then cross-check the result against the first.
Identical, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's not a real scan, it's a copy.
Why not attack him head on? I'm guessing you've identified the Voodoo top brass.
So what if we have? See me as a sly assassin, offing them one by one?
Please, don't act like the corps who finance Netwatch don't farm out wet work, let alone the armies they have at their beck and call.
Armies make too much noise, and the Voodoos are skittish as field mice. Digits flipping fast on the clock.
Brigitte and the other one, Neptune. What's their condition?
Tags are active, so the VDBs must be keeping them alive from their side.
But they can't sustain that.
They cannot, which in turn makes Brigitte and T less useful to us. Tried using their interface to breach the Voodoo subnet, but Brigitte proved stubborn. She managed to take some bites out of our systems before we secured her.
A little taste of your own medicine? The data collection. Why would you target Pacifica's runners?
That's the job.
This is about Rezo Agua, isn't it? Can't have an indie net where you aren't welcome to protect and serve, huh?
No such thing as an independent net. If the Voodoo Boys breach the Black Wall, we'll all be fucked one way or the other. Last chance. Decide now.
So, my issue right now is last time I did this, I'll hear his offer.
All right. What are you offering?
A compromise. I'll fish the Voodoo virus out of your system. And I'll release both Brigitte and T. Neptune. They'll wake up like nothing ever happened. Not to worry. And all you gotta do is let us walk. With our data. Thoughts? Clock's flipping digits.
But for my own intense purposes, I want the black net
Digits
gone.
flipping fast on the clock.
Just through my own perspective of various other things. But I also just don't give a shit about the Voodoo Boys.
Last chance. Decide now.
You know what? I will incapacitate the agent for now.
I think I'll stick to my plan.
Reason I do that is so that I have a little bit more trust with the Voodoo Boys. Before I inevitably...
Hey V, you alright?
Give me a sec.
You look just like him a sec ago.
Thanks. Wasn't asking. Oh, what happened?
The net pig was right. Hooties were blowing smoke. Soon as you gave them access to the Netwatch web, they roasted all the agents. And you.
Ship swoop in again to save the day? Placide wouldn't have seen that coming.
Could be. In which case, you're welcome.
Not about to let this shit lie.
Christ, hope not. Fucking cultists made you their kamikaze, bitch. Who'd take a job from us spooky-ass voodoo boys? Placide took you for pathetic gutter trash, someone who no one's ever gonna come looking for.
Felt like those words came to you awful easy.
Well, you do look like shit right now. But I guess you have your good days.
Gee, thanks.
I think it's time we had a heart-to-heart with our pal Placide. Head to baddies. Grumpy motherfucker. Hope he likes surprises.
Oh, he'll be surprised, alright. Blue Glass? How much drugs was he on? Blue Glass being a insane kind of drug. Ooh. How's this not an iconic? Okay, well, I'm gonna go back in there to see if there's anything interesting, and then I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm also probably gonna end up killing all of the Voodoo Boys, but I'm sure they'll get over it. There it is. Okay, now let's get the heck out. I wonder if I can get a speed boost. Oh yeah, of course, just equipping items. I kind of forgot.
C'est gestion vagabond là. Pas de monde qui pourra le garder pour lui.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Fuck. Il est vivant.
Yeah, il vivant.
You wish to talk to Placide? Is that what you want? Because I can take you.
I'll find him.
Sure. Yes. Placide, nous avons un problème. Il est toujours vivant. Je ne sais pas comment. Il est comme un zombie. Il a venu pour Kounia là.
Oh. There's one thing you can't say about me, it's that I'm not good for a revenge kick. At least B.
The parade will soon start. I will wait where we met before.
By the stalls. Stay out of trouble, okay?
My child, what kind of question is that?
Go. Placide up the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, it's a safe area, so I can't take out my weapons. That's convenient. Very convenient.
How you manage this?
You set me up!
Batassa!
Assez! Quittez-nous!
Put away!
Yes, but I also saw his scans. He is no Ranyo. Voyez pep nous en bas. We are not safe here.
Sending Placide away just for little old me.
I did not want him to harm me. That we cannot allow.
You know about the biochip, don't you?
Yes, and we must check its condition.
How much you know from my scans?
More than Placide, I'm sure.
I recognize the biochip because you were looking for it.
We must examine you. If you survive the gym, it is at the chip's cost.
Should have thought about that before you tried to kill me.
If I was here, the chip would never be in danger. If it is in good condition, We offer you a fair price. Perhaps more for the emotional toll.
Biochip's not for sale. You're not ripping it out of me. Thing was in shit shape already before I strolled into the gym.
It does not function.
Not that bad. Problem is, no one I've talked to can yank it out without risk of death. Seeing as you commissioned the thing's theft, figured you might know a way to help.
How do you know this? How did you find us?
Listen, can you help me or not?
Yes, of course, but not here. We will go to the crib, where you must give us access to the chip. Once we have the data we need, we will do our best to help.
Seriously? Haven't done enough for you already?
There is no other way. To remove it, we must first examine it.
Because if you fuck up, you're left empty-handed. That it?
I gave my word. We will help you.
Then, after you. You guys sure seem to love this place. But honestly, you don't give off a strong religious vibe.
We left our gods on Haiti, yet we are strong here without them. This way.
So how come Placide didn't know about the biochip? He didn't recognize it in the scans.
Few of our people know about Kompeki Tower. But Placide, he is your bête de bas.
I don't... Context, I guess, translation.
Where are we going?
Soon you will see.
Oh.
The Watcher did not notice the biochip in you. Strange.
Never gave him a chance.
Good. It would complicate our work.
This an old subway tunnel?
No, part of the transcontinental maglev system.
I love maglev.
When all states were connected. Like the net, it too crumbled after the war. Vieux et courant.
Magnetic levitation is like a really cool concept that actually does work in places like China and I believe Russia too. It's a train that goes really fast but has no need for kind of gas or anything like that, considering it's all kind of powered by
We take you into the
magnetism and electricity.
cyberspace. No better place for you to interact with the construct.
Yeah.
How do I know I'll come back? Do I get some guarantee?
You will be inside our data fortress. Under watch.
Under your watch.
If you knew what is out there in the cyberspace, you would not be so choosy.
Okay, hang on. I want to know what you need Silverhand for first.
We wish to contact Alt Cunningham. We know she and Silverhand were close.
Alt?
The relic which Arasaka held close. It is our only lead.
Alt Cunningham. Heard of her?
Oh. Where? From whom?
What's your plan to contact Alt?
We try to cut out a unique piece of Silverhand's engram from the biochip. Alt will know it. If something of the human is left after years beyond the Black Wall, she will answer.
Well, what? You said nothing about breaking through the Black Wall.
Well, now you know.
Direction connectée.
Connexion stable.
Johnny, looks like you're the bait. You okay with that?
Yeah, whatever. Just do what she says.
What exactly do you want from Alt? All of you.
Alt the only one can give us safe passage past the Black Wall. When the change comes, we wish to be on the winning side.
The change?
The AI.
When the Black Wall was built, everyone think the ice would be enough. Keep the wild AIs out. But technology advances. It cannot be stopped. And now, catastrophe come again. This is sure, and soon. The corporations, they do not see the danger. But we will be ready.
All right. Here.
Blackwall. What is it exactly? I mean, I know...
You know only what the Netwatch tell you. The final bastion against the post-war AIs. The great victory of humanity over chaos.
That would be your Saturday morning Netwatch propaganda.
But the Black Wall is an AI itself. The boundary condition let nothing pass through, either way. If the AIs thought like people, they would call it a traitor.
Let's do this.
Oh! Oh!
Okay. What now?
Y pagué.
Johnny?
Pague plancher.
This is it? Seriously?
This is our BBS, Data Fortress. Bridge to the deep net.
It's all so alive. So real.
Cyberspace moves, breathes at all times. The interface will adjust the ebb and flow of data to the capabilities of your brain. But you are an exceptional case.
Seeing something more than I am.
Yes, the cyberspace, it is always trop belle.
So, what now?
We can begin. All is ready.
Really beautiful.
We enhance your link to Silverhand's neural network for a short time to grab the fragment. We must find the data on Alt. Alt alone. This should only take...
This is some fun.
What's happening?
Johnny! Fuck, Holmes! What next? Where you gonna take me? Gonna drag a corporal rat on stage, make him kneel, douse him with gas, and light him up?
Johnny! Johnny!
Fuck Arasaka! It's not your band. Solo act.
Samurai!
Get a crash band. Pull all of us down too.
You know exactly why I do it.
No, nuh-uh. To piss Arasaka off enough so they'll give you a case of deep muscle lead poisoning?
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself.
Is it the concert or Carrie?
We in a hurry?
Look at you. All hot and bothered.
Uh-oh. I think this is what we're gonna do for right now. And maybe we have to finish. Do we have to? That, maybe that too. God damn it. Bring that back there.
Damn shame that's that.
Always gotta shit all over it, don't you? Any moment that might actually feel good.
Your moment. Why the hell not? You can be such a bastard sometimes, Johnny.
Things were swimming. What? Change your mind? Eats at my gut. 'Cause you knew what you were signing up for.
Look, if you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about that part.
But
It's all a lie. That concert, Samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction. You're not a rocker boy, Johnny, face it. Ought to join the wired wackos on the corners, frothing at the mouth as they scream death to Arasaka.
you were afraid. You and Carrie both. Cowards. I alone have the balls to stand up to Arasaka, and boy, that terrifies you. All of you.
Of course, Johnny S. Misunderstood by all Night City. That's it. That's the problem.
Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought... You're fucking hopeless.
You don't know fuck all about me. This is all we have, all we are.
Got somewhere to be.
Silverhand! Hey! Good noise, Joe. Come on, I'll walk you home.
Ran out of boosters, didn't ya?
Can't kill me because there's woods. Blaze away down the rebel path.
Playing again tomorrow.
Let's get out of here.
Join us for a drop, Silver Rocker.
Another time, Chupas.
What if there won't be another time? Huh? Johnny boy.
Go, run!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Let go of me!
I know you're here!
Better not jump at me.
Johnny! Let go of me!
Okay, Neko.
They did you, didn't they?
Come on, rise and shine. Been a while, Johnny boy. How long'd you say? 2 weeks since I last cobbled you up?
It's you. Ah!
Bullshit, you gonk son of a bitch. Didn't even bother to call. You were supposed to be back for your follow-up. Kid's like a son to me.
So I see.
Where's Alt?
Where's who?
Woman who was with me.
He brought you and you alone.
Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it?
Ask your savior. Said his name was Thompson.
Arasaka, wasn't it?
It's always Arasaka with you.
'Cause it always is Arasaka.
We gotta talk.
All right. It's spitting glue, but she's holding tight. Get some rest. Even a few hours. Let the stitches set at least.
Uh-huh.
Johnny. Yeah, fuck it. You won't listen anyway.
All right.
So talk.
They wanted her. You was just home.
And you just stood there, dick in hand, gawking and dreaming of tomorrow.
Would have shredded us both if I jumped in. You see the guy's reflexes? Course not. He was that fast. Tech like that, you don't find in a dumpster.
Got lucky. Lead panned out. Got some preem footage.
Too bad my lead got tossed in the back of a van and sped off. You, aim to do something about it? She was your output, wasn't she?
Not your fucking business.
Not sure, huh? Yeah. Heard there was tension, assorted goings-on. Honestly, could not care less about your fluttering hearts and loins. I want to know why Arasaka bagged her.
Alt's kidnapping. It's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me.
You even know what she does for a living? Girl's one of the best runners around. Arasaka wants her. Abduction was a standard intercorp extraction. Nothing more.
Okay, so what are they after?
Soul Killer, an AI. Sound familiar at all?
Course. Urban legend with the shittiest name ever.
It's no legend. Soul Killer's real.
Your Chumbas at Arasaka just hired the runner who wrote it. Take that in. Sokka with Soul Killer to do with as it pleases. Grim, my man. You even imagine that, Rocker? Arasaka will be unstoppable.
Cool. Tell me the rest on the way.
Do I hear extreme doubt?
Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me. And it worked. So what'll it be? Coming with?
Where to?
Arasaka Tower. To grab Alt. Right back.
Just you and me? You out of your fucking mind?
Swing by the Atlantis on the way. Got some chooms there.
This will be a fun ride.
I'll be in the car. Can't wait too long, though.
You'll wait as long as you need to.
And this place was cleaner.
Where the hell's Rogue? Sit. Stay.
Silverhand, got an IOU here with your autograph on it.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Ah, much appreciated. Want a drink?
The usual. Please. You seen Rogue?
She's upstairs. But I heard you two weren't,
Well, you heard wrong.
And one more for the road, I think. Oh, we're out. Oh, very cool.
Fucking fuck. Johnny, give me a hand here.
Heard you weren't talking to me.
Dunno. Seem to be talking to you.
How about now?
Now you can go fuck yourself.
Know who he was talking to. I need a name. Just one.
I wish I could remember. I do.
This enough to refresh things for you?
Your first time here, isn't it? Want some advice?
Sure.
Go the fuck away.
No idea what happened. Could be, what was her name again? Yishin? What the fuck? Ah, it's you. No, keep it. Who the hell knows where that mouth's been? Johnny?
How's things, Engels?
Got a private meet going on in there.
Rogue back there, too?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, private meet, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive.
God, I hate this fucking town. Hate these slimy fucking fixers. Hate this fucking bar.
Where would you rather be now? I could take you away, out to the lands where my clan roams. There aren't too many jobs out there, but we'd find some other useful ways to kill time.
Getting the weirdest deja vu now. My answer's no.
No today. Tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Who knows?
Johnny.
Don't know you.
That's no problem. Just as long as everyone else knows Johnny Silverhand.
Rogue. Lovely surprise to see you.
We're waiting for a client. One who values discretion.
So much so, he himself didn't show.
No point in sitting here then.
I got a job for you, too. Urgent, but pays right.
How much?
Butt out. This isn't your biz.
Is now. Rocker just pulled out his wallet.
Don't you get it? He's not here about any damn job. He's fucking with me. Last
So
time
this
he...
time, you'll be smarter. Take your eddies up front. So, how much, Rocker?
It's important. Name your price.
Ah, so you're either made of money, or you think we won't live to collect. Either way, Rocker, you're coming with us.
Deal.
That it is. Urgent indeed.
Shit, Johnny. Didn't notice you had a fucking tail?
Mr. Silverhand, you're coming with us.
Here to take me to halt? Just like I thought.
For your life
Play
is...
with me?
Man, it's been a while since I've been able to go out with a pistol, so... Let's go. Ooh, double headshot.
So we're gonna play it. He has no right to leave.
And I miss being able to fire pistols all willy-nilly. Still, let's continue this.
Get to work.
Oh man, I have got more. Come on. I can't believe I missed. I would love to call the elevator, but... Okay.
Peter, quick! Won't be anything left. Rates up with weird.
Take much longer?
Got trouble in heat.
There'll be more at the bottom. Bet you thou.
Ah, that'll be fine. Rogue rocking the mullet, though.
We're parked outside. Coming? Thompson's waiting for me in the car.
Who?
Media, you wouldn't know it.
Ah, screw it. Let's go with classic. Ah. I figured they actually had that, but I should never actually figure on that kind of stuff. Now well. I mean, we cleared the entire area.
Not even sorry for you.
It's gonna take much longer.
Got trouble
There'll
in
be more
heat.
at the bottom. Bet you thou.
How much Arasaka kind of does it take to take out, what, 3 people? I like the cyberpunk, like, differences. So this feels a lot more like 2020. There's not a lot of healing, not a lot of things you can do, and you shouldn't be going out in combat. But you are stronger. Your weapons are a little bit more ridiculous. What the heck? Better.
Get the angle on it!
Actually, kind of curious.
We're gonna play it.
It's open!
Okay, curiosity has been achieved. It's been fulfilled.
Shoot!
Come on, man, I was on the other side of the gate.
Get the hell away.
We'll be right behind you.
Saka! They hit the car, we're fucked.
Not half bad. Now.
High-speed chase. Not a fan of you driving.
I'll park somewhere. Yeah.
Honestly, grabbing a party of 4 for a stupid mission like raiding Arasaka Tower.
Arasaka. Alt Cunningham, netrunner from ITF.
Oh. Yeah.
The tower. What's taking her there?
This gets better by the minute. How you want to play this? Either of you gonks got a plan?
Yep. Distract him. Make some noise.
Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the pains out. It'll be a gig to remember.
Netrunners could essentially, again, summon a decent amount of people, create riots, or pacify a large amount of people. So by doing this right in front of Arasaka Tower or other places, you could cause so much trouble.
Recruiters are on the scene at Arasaka Tower, and they all agree. A psychoactive agent has been dispersed at the site, affecting those in the crowd.
All right. You recording this whole thing?
Uh-huh. Why? Want to say a few words to the folks at home?
Do what you gotta do. Just stay out of my way.
Thompson. Know him well.
No, why does it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
What?
Bad luck. Say someone finds a tape later. A tape of us breaking into Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it out.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
Fucking hell! Take cover!
I'll get it over. Come.
Let's finish this quick.
Got one through. Headed this way.
Headed our way.
Yep.
Ready or not, here they come.
That went well.
Come. Finish this quick.
Well, we won. Prize there. Anyone else?
Don't know.
Anyone?
Minigun. Spotted.
About to get messy.
Ugh.
That went well. Who are you?
This thing.
Solutions, anyone?
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Man, media is prepared.
Try this.
Ah. Now I see why we brought him along.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Best step back. Watch out. Won't be anything left to scrape up with.
Crazy stupid gunfights.
Attrition! On the move!
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
Get out of my way. Hey, you hear me? Alt.
Is she?
Alt, come on, don't do this. Fuck!
Johnny.
hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man. Show people the truth.
She's not.
Johnny! Stop that! You have to kill him? We gotta go. Johnny! She's dead.
Spit it out before you burst.
Never even told me half that about all.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple? That she wrote Soul Killer? That she's dead? How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
Alt fled into the net.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What'd she say?
That she was a captain in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
So you blew up the thing up.
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. Because enough people have died for nothing already.
So, what did you do?
Got
Arasaka.
my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
And headed back to Arasaka Tower. Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said to yourself, she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange-ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. A rocker forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corpse. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
You the boys think they know where she is. Beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
Brigitte's primed to go there. Break through. Just to contact the Alt. Talk to her.
Ka-ching.
All right.
Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very strong. These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that. So, did it work?
Yes, we extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt. First, we must dive deep.
Oh boy. Okay.
None have yet returned. She be the first.
So, actually, you've got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
These shapes I'm seeing.
Wild, unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. We pass through that wall. I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Got much for options, do I?
Ali.
Side. Brigitte.
Hey, Al. Nice to see you.
Alt.
Johnny. You cannot remain here.
All cunning.
Let me handle this.
Johnny.
Came through the Black Wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this is V. You need to save his life.
This chip, the relic, it's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this ain't your problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists. This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened. A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious and replayed time and again. It bears no resemblance to the truth.
Mind unloading this baggage later. Wasn't sure what to expect from a meeting with an AI, but it sure wasn't a digital spat.
How's that help me exactly?
That didn't make it any worse. If you're not Alt, who are you?
I use your engrammatic data.
Really? You find this icy bitch aspect in there too?
Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
Interesting. Brigitte claimed she alone could help me.
The voodoo boys deceived you.
Why am I not surprised? Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V. Deal?
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own.
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it. Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far said I'm too far gone.
By everyone, you mean Hellman? Saburo's personal ass munch?
With the soul killer resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Your consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soul Killer does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into his body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything changes. You know this well.
Right, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human fact. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Johnny, embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. But you have my word, we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I have things in common.
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
Will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
Voodoo boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
So you managed to survive.
Be interesting to see how your deal with Alt works out. Won't be easy to dupe her. And I'm not sure you guys know another way to operate.
You dare now to lecture me?
Think I'd rather give you your due. Bet other Ranyons never lived to enjoy this moment.
Enough. Alt can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
Think I'll be alright anyway.
Arrêtez! Continuez, Goumet! Bataille a commencé! Quittez, pitié, pour moi!
Okay, I'll actually take that. I'll take that seriously. I was just having some fun running through and stabbing at people. Do I want to start a war with the Voodoo Boys? I like Pacifica. I like everything that's about it, but I also just do not enjoy conceptually what they've done. So yeah, I'll start a war with the Voodoo Boys.
No thanks to you, I'm sure.
You must not take any of this personally. We seek Silverhand's construct. You are unlucky. Have accident. Get involved.
So it's okay to make me the fool. That how you do biz? Maybe I ought to give Alt a heads up.
You dare now to lecture me?
Think I'd rather give you your due. Bet other Ranyons never lived to enjoy this moment.
Enough. Alt can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
Think I'll be alright anyway.
position, nous! On a tous fini à ça!
Things go bonk. You specifically, I want. This feels better.
Saloperie à pas loin, non? Moi, t'as senti.
Ooh. All right.
Fuck. Third trimester cramping is not likely.
You sure? Can't be that bad if you make it right.
Fuck.
That was your ticker. Sit and rest. Don't need you flat running while I got a job to do.
Don't smoke.
You really are turning into me.
Can't say I'm excited, because you're a manipulator, an egotist, and a cynic. Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury something.
Myself included.
You know, we get along as the need arises. Maybe it's time you started trusting me more. Let's get out of here.
You can be a charming guy. Just make the effort, charisma flows.
Then I remembered that nuke you detonated downtown, without a second thought, and no hint of later remorse.
It was Mikoshi I was after. Wanted to destroy it. Gave Sokka ample time to clear the building.
You knew countless people would die. Don't kid yourself.
Take lives aplenty yourself. See scale as a problem?
Got a point.
Ready?
Guess we make quite the duo.
No, we're not the same. What I did in Sokka Tower, no doubts, no regrets.
You might fool someone else with that, but I call horseshit.
What do you know?
Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I
Is that the
wanted.
hermit?
Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it, staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Yeah, maybe. What was it like when you died?
What's on top of the world? Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels real now. It's only now I know it.
Now? Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt.
Yeah, the
I
hermit.
don't know. Like sleep? Lacked awareness. Had no sense of passing time. Didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember. Cold, black void, fear. Or was that your death?
Well, I think I get why you detest the place.
Shouldn't exist. Of all the destruction and pain corpse reground the world, what happens at Mikoshi is worst. Know why?
You should be able to control your own death.
They strip you of your right to die.
No different than being kept alive on a respirator. That ain't the worst bit. Worse things when they switch up your identity, and you never even know you've become someone else. Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us. Let's get out of here.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
All right. Let's see. In theory, we could do the next little bit, but I feel like we should just save that for next time. Primarily because, well, the next part's a little... It could either be like, 5-10 minutes, or it could be a 3-hour long slug trying to assassinate a bunch of corpos. Still. That was fun. Let's see. What do we need? Oh, nice. Apply poison. These things. That's a substantial increase in attack speed. So, I think we should be doing before we head out. Maybe not. Let's go for a drive. So Bakoshi is the soul killer. It's essentially the program that Johnny was, or it's the entire housing unit for soul killer. So by placing Alt in there, we can kind of give her a backdoor access and allow her to cause mayhem to the place. Back in kind of 2020, essentially I wanted to do a similar thing in the sessions, but and succeeded. The thing is, in 2020, a bunch of kind of AIs were rampant, at least in the net, and the black wall was created. Again. All right. But yeah, so Makoshi, system in place. Cyberpunk 2020, there was a bunch of kind of AIs that were running rampant and causing all sorts of problems. As a result, Netwatch and the Black Wall were created, and that's why kind of this entire last arc was interesting, at least to me. The idea of all the AIs kind of being forcibly pushed into one side of the net and, corralled. It's cool. AI technology was available back then, but rogue AIs are something that kind of develop and expand on each other. It adds an entirely whole other kind of level that wasn't necessarily there before. Okay, let's... Probably not. I think those guys are a little bit too strong. That's probably on very hard, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. But yeah, so Makoshi is the housing unit for all of that. I don't know whether it's in space or not, but Arasaka controls it. I believe there was corporate wars in which the AIs were kind of allowed to be released onto each other. I'm not 100% certain on this, but I know that during corporate wars, pretty much anything goes. And it was when all the corporations decided to, it's more or less World War III-ish. And problems kind of arose from that. Since corporations here have more or less control over anything that's available to them. They can pretty much step in and do whatever the heck they want. And when there's several different corporations going after each other, it creates a horrible stalemate, and the more or less the living conditions that we see in Johnny's timeline. There was a lot more kind of, I guess, freedom and freedom to do whatever the heck you want, right? But it was also because everyone agreed the corporations were unhelpful. In 2077, it seems like the corporations have stepped up and started kind of they've been working on propaganda and media campaigns, as well as literally controlling the psyche and things of population. But I don't know. Most of the conspiracies in 2020 were kind of elevated into 2077, so I kind of enjoy it. I do still say that Cyberpunk 2020 is kind of more like Johnny's timeline, and anytime you play as Johnny, it feels a little bit more like 2020, where a rocker could kind of walk up and corral a bunch of people to come together to fight a goal and accomplish what they kind of, you know. Okay. I don't want to hit the fourth wall. That would be problematic. But Johnny's timeline, anytime you're playing Johnny, you feel kind of stronger, but there's a lot of things that you don't have access to. You feel like a very end game kind of character. You feel a lot stronger, you feel a lot kind of, oh, I can pretty much walk in and do whatever. But as V, it's not nearly that easy. There's a lot more there's a lot more things you can do as V, but there's also a lot more kind of your base restrictions are a lot more. You can't just walk into Arasaka. You have to first kind of do XYZ, then do 7 other things, right? I don't know. It's interesting nonetheless. Oh, so I'm supposed to go onto that bridge. Like, it's an interesting kind of difference, I guess. But Cyberpunk, I feel like Cyberpunk Red is a little bit more familiar to 77. 2077. It's weird. I can't really phrase it properly, I guess. There's a lot of differences between when you're playing V and when you're playing Johnny. And when you're playing as Johnny, there's a lot more kind of like, oh, there's a lot more things you can do, but there's a lot of limitations that you can't. There's a lot of things you can't do. It's just a basic kind of, hey, my stats are bigger than yours. I can do whatever the heck I want at this point in time. Whereas Cyberpunk Red, or when you're playing as V, there's a limit. There's a lot. It's more better built. It's better kind of. There's a lot more restrictions, or there's the restrictions make sense. One of the issues with Cyberpunk 2020 at the end of the day was that they had way too many supplementary books that contradicted with each other.
this?
They had too many conflicting supplementary books and things like that that kind of ended up causing a lot of different kind of conflicts within itself. You kind of had to pick and choose what rules you're going to keep and what rules you can ignore. But with Red, it's a much more kind of streamlined system in which all the rules are just blatantly laid out to you, and they haven't added too much stuff to it yet to cause the amount of, I guess, insanity. I think it should be like here. I guess I'll just pick this up. Again, Demons of the War, it kind of refers to, it might refer to the corporate wars, since that's the only kind of large-scale war that has happened for a long time. I can't remember, though. I think Cyberpunk was where the world didn't actually find out transistor. No. I can't. I'm not going to say that. So that might be Fallout too, so ignore that. But yeah, so Cyberpunk 2020 as a system is lots of fun, but there's a lot of conflicting and exchanging rules that kind of don't make sense. You can technically throw a grenade in Cyberpunk, but you also can throw it without having to roll for it, but you can also throw it with having to roll for it. And there's no distinction between when you're supposed to do one or the other. Also, the throwing range, if you're doing it without it, is something ridiculous, like 5 times your body modifier, which in number of feet. So, and that could be accurately, I guess. I don't. It doesn't add up. And then there's explosive radius and damage fall off and grenade types and some grenades that work differently than other grenades that have no fall off. There's wind speed, and there's a whole bunch of rules that you can kind of throw together for Cyberpunk 2020, whereas Red or 2077 or the equivalent has kind of simplified it and made its own just strict kind of rules of what you can and what you can't do, and it gives you some general tools to play with. But for the most part, like, it's a lot simpler and a lot Well, that's stuff you have to work through. Even net running has its own Pokemon-esque minigame in 2020, but in Red, I think they also simplified that a decent amount. I need to re-go through all of the rules again, rules and regulations again, but it was a lot of fun. Anyways, I think I have rambled long enough. Oh my gosh, fall damage. I was gonna head out, but so here, okay, I'm gonna explain something a little bit quickly for Cyberpunk 2020. Everything could kill you. Everything could kill you so quickly, so easily. There's a reason fall damage kind of exists in this game, and that the area where you start off in is incredibly punishing if you fall. In 2020, if you took 8 points of damage to a specific limb, you would lose that limb.
Hey, V. Frank here. Arasaka, remember?
Hey, yeah, sure. Damn, you old bastard. It's been a while since...
Listen to the whole message, please. Abernathy's purging the depth. Anybody not 100% with her is out. I'm on her list. No idea why. You know how it is. No prisoners, no dismissals. Not about to sit around, wait for the execution. I'm putting together a file to fuck up her life. Got all the documents in a hidey hole. If I don't manage to make use of them, you'll get this message. And the cords. I know you'll know what to do with them.
And insurance policies. But yes, sorry. So fall quickly. I kind of want to do that, but for fall damage, things like that. It becomes problematic. If you take 8 points of damage to a specific limb, it will pop off. You have ways to mitigate damage a little bit with SP, but that only comes at higher levels, or rather, if you have enough money to pay for specific kinds of armor. And it's kind of an entire problematic system. If you take 8 points of damage, your limb falls off. So in our first session with a bunch of people that were just starting to learn how to play the game, we had... our session started with us getting a mission, starting to move a little bit towards that mission. And there was a ledge with a, I think it was a 15-foot crate, or two crates stacked on top of each other. Things we've seen many, many, many times in this thing. We were supposed to jump over I think it was like a 5 to 8 foot gap. I think it was a 5 foot gap. Wasn't too big of a gap. And kind of make it across. If we made it across, cool. We would be able to sneak into the facility. If we weren't able to make it across, well, we'd fall like 20 feet down. Most of us had enough, I guess, body score to make it without any issues. But there's a few of us that didn't quite, that weren't really ready for it. Didn't put enough points in body, didn't think they needed it. Even didn't really, I'm not dealing with that. Even didn't really have too much armor to protect themselves because they didn't have that much funds. So they jumped, they failed, and they broke their leg. The issue with that is that now they have to start making death saves and bleeding out. They took, I think, 10 points of damage, they had no armor, and as a result, it just became an entire situation where bad went from worse immediately. Well, poor Ricky. But they had to essentially sit out for the rest of the 4-hour session because, or them and one or two other people to take care of them because, like, yeah, their right leg literally came off 5-10 minutes in. we originally thought they died, but rewrite the rules and things like that, and kind of managed to make it so that they didn't fully die out. It was an entire troublesome period of time. We actually got Trauma Team to come in and help them out, but yeah, we got Trauma Team to kind of come help out, but again, like, there's only so much that they can do. They ended up recovering perfectly fine, getting another right leg. Had to pay like quite a few thousand eddies. And then they again lost it on the next session. So that was great. That was wonderful. I think they ended up losing it 3 times before they went to prison and blew up. But I think that's a story for a different day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the session, or rather the the VOD, and enjoy the rest of the day. Don't cause too much trouble, and take care.